Yo guys, what's going on? Today I got the tier rankings for quarterbacks, so if you guys enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. So first off, we got Brock Purdy. I think he's a really good quarterback, and I think he's a franchise quarterback. I don't think he's best of the best just yet, but if they make it back to the Super Bowl, he's up there. Aaron Rodgers, I think he's a good quarterback. I don't think he's as good as he once was. Anthony Richardson, he was young, rookie quarterback last season. He impressed a lot of people before he got injured. I'm going to put him at good as well. And I'm going to move Aaron Rodgers up to really good. Next, we have Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield, he played really good last season. So I'm going to put him in the good category. He has a chance to grow even more this year. Bryce Young, I'm going to put him at mid for now because he didn't play too good last year, but the Panthers also don't have a good team, so he has room to grow. Bo Nix, too early to tell because he's a rookie. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Aiden O'Connell, I'm going to also put him in too early to tell because I really don't know too much about him. I know he was a rookie last year, so we'll see what he can do this year. Next, we got Caleb Williams. I'm going to put him in too early to tell as well because I really don't know too much about him. And also because he's a rookie. I shouldn't say don't know too much about him. He was one of the best college players, but it's too early to tell because we don't know how he's going to play in the NFL just yet. CJ Stroud, I think he's a franchise quarterback. He proved that last season. He broke a lot of records last year. He impressed a lot of people. Dak Prescott, I think he's a really good quarterback. Don't think he's a franchise quarterback, and I don't think he's best of the best. He struggled in the playoffs, but he is a good regular season quarterback. Daniel Jones, he's trash. Daniel Jones is trash. I don't know what else to say. Derek Carr, he's a bridge quarterback, I believe. Derek Carr, he's middle of the pack, but he's really just a bridge quarterback. The Saints got to find their quarterback of the future, and that's what they're going to eventually do. You can only win so many games with Derek Carr at quarterback. He hasn't won a playoff game in I don't know how long, or I don't even know if he's won a playoff game. Deshaun Watson, he's mid. I mean, there's not much else to say. Deshaun Watson is a mid quarterback. After those allegations, he's come back, and he has not performed good. Next, we got Drake May. Too early to tell. This one, Gardner Minshew. I also think he's a bridge quarterback, only because he only came in last year because of Anthony Richardson's injury, and he's actually pretty decent. He could start somewhere else, play a couple games and win you some games. He's decent. He's a winner. Geno Smith, I think he's mid. Had that one good season the previous season, but I don't think he's anything crazy as a quarterback. Next, we have Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett is a bridge quarterback as well. He's decent, he can come into games. He's a backup quarterback. These guys are all backup type players. Not Derek Carr or Gardner Minshew, but Jacoby Brissett especially. He hasn't really started, but, he could come into a game and he can win you a game if he has to. Jalen Hurts, I think he's a franchise quarterback. He's proved that with the last two seasons. He was running for MVP the last two seasons. Obviously, last season he fell out because of the Eagles' fall off, but I think he can win MVP this year. They got a really crazy team. They got Saquon. They got A.J. Brown locked up. They got Devontae Smith locked up. They got Dallas Goedert. They got a really good football team, and I think the Eagles are also going to be Super Bowl contenders. Jared Goff, he's improved so many times this season. What am I saying? He's improved over the last couple seasons, Ever since he joined Detroit, he's become a really good quarterback, He's starting to come out of that bad streak he was in with the Los Angeles Rams, and now he's really starting to find himself. I feel like Jared Goff is a really good quarterback. Next, we have Jane Daniels, another quarterback that's too early to tell. Next, we have J.J. McCarthy, too early to tell. Got Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is one of the good quarterbacks. I give him franchise quarterback. You see, to get on the best of the best, it's really hard for my list. You got to be the true best of the best. And these 4 quarterbacks in the franchise quarterbacks, they're really good quarterbacks, but there's only one guy, maybe 2, that's at the top. Next, we have Jordan Love. I think he's a good quarterback. He's got room to grow. He had a really good season last year, replacing Aaron Rodgers, and I think he's going to continue to improve over time. Josh Allen, franchise quarterback, no doubt about it. Josh Allen's one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. Justin Fields, mid quarterback, but I feel like he could improve. He just needed a change of scenery, but time will tell. You got Justin Herbert, franchise quarterback, There's no doubt about it. Justin Herbert is a really good quarterback. They've just struggled to win the last couple seasons. Next, you have Kirk Cousins. He's a bridge quarterback only because he's getting older. He's still a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. If he wasn't so old, I would put him in good to really good. It's just he hasn't really won any awards to really stick out. He's just always been a solid player. You got Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's mid, in my opinion. Lamar Jackson. That's going to be the first quarterback that I put up there in the best of the best. But he is not the best quarterback, in my opinion. But he is one of the better quarterbacks. He's won 2 MVPs, and that just shows you he is a good quarterback. Matthew Stafford, he's a good quarterback. He's fallen off the last couple years, but still has a Super Bowl ring, and that's all that matters. Patrick Mahomes, he is the best of the best. There's no doubt about it. He's won how many Super Bowls? 3 now? Or 4? I don't even know, but he's a really good quarterback, and he's going for that 3-peat. Russell Wilson, another quarterback that I just think is mid, He was really good for Seattle, but ever since he left Seattle, he has just not been the same. Sam Darnold, I think he's trash, in my opinion, but people can say what they think. He's jumped around, played backup. He's not really started. If he started anywhere else, he'd still suck, in my opinion. It's just not good. Trevor Lawrence, he's a good quarterback, but I don't see him in that really good spot. He's solid. Tua, franchise quarterback. I don't know what to say. And Will Levis, I'm going to put too early to tell because I think he only played a couple games at the end of the season last year. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, like I said, please leave a like, subscribe. If you guys didn't agree with this video, comment what you think. I'd love to hear it. Alright guys, I'm out.